Hi guys! Today we're going to talk about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. We're going to talk about the wedding that was celebrated 2 years ago. There was speculation on how much it cost and who paid for it. Our understanding was that it would cost to 32 million pounds, British pounds, and that it was the taxpayers who chipped in to pay for that wedding, and people were complaining that they didn't have return for value or return for money because Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had decided to stop working as royal. So they complained that they paid for that wedding and wanted Meghan Markle and Prince Harry to refund the money that was spent, the $30 million that was spent on that wedding. So something else has transpired. You remember that Meghan Markle had decided to sue tabloids, including the Daily Mail, the Sun, and maybe the Mirror, and she's presented legal papers for that particular case. And in these legal papers, it is stated the name of the person who paid for the wedding, and it has transpired that it's not the taxpayers or the British people who paid for the wedding, but it's Prince Charles who chipped in or who paid for the wedding using his own private fortune. He didn't even use the Duchy of Cornwall's revenue. He took his own money to pay Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's wedding to the tune of 22 million pounds. The remaining 10 million pounds were spent by the British police. This was to provide security for both Harry and Meghan and also for crowd retention to contain the crowd. This kind of vindicates Meghan Markle in a way because she is saying that, look, I don't owe you anything. You didn't pay for my wedding. My father-in-law paid for my wedding, and it wasn't coming from the Duchy of Cornwall, like some people had suggested. She was stating that in court just to show that the Mail Online and other tabloids had lied to the public when stating that the public had paid for the wedding. So she's saying that not only the taxpayers didn't pay for the money, but the country, the UK, benefited from her wedding because all the publicity and everything that was spent kind of attracted tourists, and the revenue that was brought in for the country was to the tune of $1 billion. So you have it there stated in legal papers. She can't lie because it's easily checkable. So she can't say that Charles has paid for it and it's not true, because we can check that. So the haters who say that Meghan Markle had her wedding paid by the taxpayers are absolutely wrong. It was never paid by the taxpayer, maybe in part via the Met Police, Metropolitan Police, because they paid 10 million for security for both Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, but also to contain the crowd. So that's the only money they had to pay for Meghan. So now it's clear that apart from the 10 millions for the wedding and Frogmore Cottage, which was 2.4 millions, they didn't pay as much as they thought they had paid. So all that vendetta needs now to stop, because they can't complain about anything. They can't complain about spending $30 million when in actuality they only spent a third of that. So good. This is for Meghan Markle's fans. I'm very happy to have heard that. We're all happy that everything is coming out and vindicating Meghan Markle, and it's just showing that she wasn't taking money from the taxpayer. She was taking money from Prince Charles, which is all too normal because Prince Charles is Prince Harry's father. Okay, hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching. Feel free to click on like, subscribe for more videos. Thank you.